I could play that all day. What's up guys, Cece, and today I'm going to show you guys my thoughts on the newest episode of Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure / Tangled series, Freebird. Now, to be honest, this is probably my favorite episode of season 2. I mean, sure, the description sounds like it'd be very weird, but I really liked it. Like, seriously, I was almost crying. I didn't cry, but I almost did. Before I start the review, I just want to say that with this episode, I really liked it because it focused more on Rapunzel and Cassandra's friendship and not like Challenge of the Brave or Goodbye and Goodwill, where basically they both got competitive and then apologized to each other like that. It actually showed like the impact on each other's lives that they give each other. It's beautiful. Okay, let's get on with the review. So lately Rapunzel's been taking like a bunch of stops and breaks to take in everything and look at every single mountain, tree, plant, like river, everything. And Cass is starting to get annoyed at that. So later when they're traveling, suddenly a wheel breaks and suddenly the guys are like, I'm stronger, I'm gonna put the tire on. Like, no, I am, or whatever. It's actually not a tire, it's actually a wheel. But anyway, the girls are like, crap, this is gonna take a long time. And so Cass is like, great, this is gonna take forever. And Rapunzel's like, but that means we can go on an adventure. So Cass is just like, fine, okay, we'll go. So as they're adventuring and exploring, they suddenly come across these like two people, a man and a woman. I didn't really catch their names. They just call each other mother and father. I don't know. Anyway, so Rapunzel introduces them to the two people, and they're like, oh, sit down and stuff. Yeah, let's have some tea. And they're like, guess what? Do you want to, like, hang out here as a bird? And they're like, no. And they're like, too late, you've already drank that tea. So they're just like, great, we're birds now. And Cass is like, let's change us back now. And Rapunzel's like, no, wait, Cass, let's, like, explore this for a while. And the people were like, as long as you come back here in an hour, then we can change you back. So Rapunzel's like, great, let's go explore. And we finally have our Cass and Rapunzel duet. Yay, that makes me so happy, yeah. Oh gosh, that was stupid. If you want to hear that song, then go on the Disney Now app, or look on Disney Channel, or just look it up on YouTube. Hashtag not sponsored. Anyway, the guys are still arguing about who's the strongest, and they realize, wait a minute, the girls aren't here, and we don't know where they are. Okay, crap. So, they basically go and try to find them, and suddenly turn into birds as well, but they get trapped right away. And suddenly, Rapunzel and Cass come back, like, that's great, now give us the eggs so we can change back. And they're like, nope. We don't want you to become humans again, so we're gonna trap you with your friends! And they're like, oh, frick. And if they're not careful, they'll turn into a bird for good. So they're in this cage thing, and they decide the only way to get out is to swing the cage back and forth so it, like, goes off a hook and lands on the glass, like, cover that has the basket with the eggs in it. So they do that. And Cass said that she'll drive the big lady to get her away from them so they can get out. And as they're doing that, then Rapunzel's like, I'll take care of the eggs. You guys untie the other birds that were actually humans. So the guys end up fixing all of their people and cracking the eggs. And Rapunzel's gathering them. She's also helping with the eggs. And she realizes there's one left. And both she and Cassandra are still birds. Ah! So Cass defeats the lady, I'm just gonna call her mother, but she defeats her and she's like, that's great, and she's like, Rapunzel, I'm sorry for everything I said, this is terrible, I think this is great, and suddenly, before Cass can say anything else, Rapunzel breaks the egg on top of her, and Cass is just kind of like, okay, so that was pretty fast, let's change you back now. And then Cass realizes there's no more eggs. And while this is all happening, I'm like, where is Eugene? I'm sorry. I love this moment, and I wouldn't change this moment. But Eugene's being kind of stupid, not worrying too. I don't know. Anyway, Cass starts freaking out, and she's like, don't leave me. And here's the thing I noticed. Every time in this episode where Cass either felt, like, afraid or, like, upset, she would go to Rapunzel and say, don't leave me. So I almost cried here. And Cass is so upset that she puts Rapunzel down because she all suddenly, like, turns into a bird. So Rapunzel's stuck. Cass is crying. I don't know what the boys are doing right now. So Cass takes her sword out and is ready to destroy the teapot that has the tea that can turn people into birds. Because earlier, I don't know why I didn't say this earlier, but father said that the only reason why the birds and all the stuff there exists is because of the teapot with the tea. So Cass brings her sword out, and he's like, no, don't kill me. She breaks the teapot, and he was like, I can't make the tea anymore. She goes, I was counting on that. So suddenly everything disappeared, and I guess she technically killed them? I don't know. So Cass is upset, and she's just looking at the little Rapunzel bird. And suddenly Shorty comes around the corner looking like a bird, and he's like, why are you so upset? And guess what? He lays another egg. So Cass is just like, please let this work. And guess what? It does, because it's Disney. So Cass is like, yes, it works, wraps your back. And so they get back on the road, and like the girls are like, we're gonna put the wheel back on because you guys took forever. So they put it back on, and suddenly another wheel breaks off. And so Eugene's like, I'll get it, and Rapunzel is like, no, you will not. So to be honest, I know this was a filler episode, but this was probably my favorite. I mean, look how sad this is! Alexa, I'm sad. Play me a Tangled series song! My goodness. I'm just gonna stop. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the CC Squad. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, let me know in the comments down below. And also let me know what you thought of this episode. To be honest, this is probably my favorite from season 2. So, yeah. The next episode is Vigor or Vigor. I don't know how to say that. I think it's Vigor. Yeah, it's Vigor. The next episode is Vigor the Visionary. I think I'm saying it right now. But listen to the description. When Rapunzel and Eugene visit a psychic monkey, his visions lead them on an adventure to find the family of their old friend and young thief, Angry. Okay, that's gotta be fun. So, yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah. Bye.